Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Victoria 2 with Fort Master.
Hello. Revolt risk. Actually, again, okay, so I'm looking at my revolt risk, and the biggest area is just, like, northern Germany and Denmark. That's, like, some of the major hotspots.
Ooh. Yep. Tell me about those military leaders dying. I've gotten like 3 of those pop-ups during the past couple of months.
When the next one pops up, you can right-click on it, and you can turn off the option where it'll be a pop-up. It'll just read in, like, the log or whatever.
Okay.
I just discovered that. Of course we will attend. It's free prestige.
That's right. Get it.
International crisis. What's this one about?
Hong Kong and Macau?
Huh. Okay. I guess I'll just sit on the fence for now.
I don't even see Hong Kong.
Well, I really don't know. Or I don't even know who you are. Nor do I care. Oh, you're this big red thing.
Lanzing? Oh yeah, they're my my allies. I should probably help them.
Strasbourg! Yes!
White Peace!
Gold! And White Horse has precious metals! Yes, more consciousness. Come on. Oh no, it's going down.
No!
Militancy's going up though. Stop being stupid and violent. Yay, more elections. Woo!
I have more disease. No.
More disease.
No.
Strasbourg. Where's Strasbourg? Strasbourg? Oh god, I was too zoomed out. Where is it? Yes. Yes, we're slowly gaining control. I swear, now I'm just getting nothing but pop-ups about cores being formed.
Oh. Goodness.
It's like I'm not complaining. Spa. Geez, okay, this election, everything but the Conservatives gained a little bit of upper house support.
Interesting.
What does actual policies look like? Protectionism. I want free trade. Free trade. Free trade. Free trade. More Jacobite rebels. Kill all the angry people. They want to die. Then let them die.
Going through my armies, getting rid of the undermanned brigades. I don't know if it's going to help a lot, but we'll see.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of rebels.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. I mean, you want to take a look?
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, my army is actually on the case. Actually,
What'd you
it
do
should
to
be.
these poor people?
I don't know. They think they're being oppressed, but they're not. They just want to throw themselves at me.
Man, a 55 stack, 41s, 49s? Jeez.
Jeez. I'm getting nothing but like, Okay, wait, who won? Yeah, okay, so another liberal. I'm sorry, you people want things, but you don't push it. Come on, do something. All you do is raise up your guns. You don't raise your voices.
Oh yeah, we're finding all kinds of rubber now. Wahoo.
Could help with your population situation. Max railroads are up. Next, the internal combustion engine. We shall have automobiles and tractors.
Wahoo.
Jeez. It's taking like 4 armies to take on this one like 50 stack. There we go. The rebels have been defeated.
Nice. Elections. Wahoo.
Yeah, so nothing really else to say besides it's now the 21st of July 1900. We're nearing the end of this campaign. And I'm looking, and Deseret still having Mormon communist problems.
No. Oh man, it's at least the second time we failed to go to the poles. Like the North Pole?
Yeah. I think I've done that twice so far.
I keep having to tell them, let's try again.
It's the number 3. Well, I mean, admittedly, a lot of people did die trying to go to the South Pole.
That's true.
Wow, a total of 0.9% of my population would vote for a trinket minimum wage.
Oh.
People don't know the value of their work.
Labor is for making other men rich, see?
I don't know what's going on, but I've suddenly started not making money. Okay, so what is... Here we go. I can finally begin actually increasing all of my things that I want. Come on, where are the provinces that gotten a core? I've been getting these notifications everywhere. Where are they? Oh wow, okay, that's weird. I found a province with no cores on it.
Oh. How does that work?
I do not know.
Oh no, tuberculosis.
Yeah, I just got that. Long live Castile, Nuremberg.
Wahoo.
We'll have some great trials there someday. Oh geez, I'm looking at London, and the monthly growth rate is like 999, or it was.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, and I just noticed the emigration is over 1,000, so there's more people leaving than there are being born there.
Oh, well.
Actually, where are they moving to? Where are my sphere of influence? No, I want. Where did immigration go? There it is. Bermuda. Where are the people of London going? I mean, there's. Ooh, geez, where are you going? This what? Okay, so I'm moving that way. Okay, so it looks like they're moving Looks like people are just moving everywhere but London. They just don't like it.
Hmm.
What's the culture? What? Okay, so it's 28% Spanish, but then it's like 71% go Guayalamos.
Huh.
It's like Guillamois. There's no English people.
Whoa.
In this word, it's just like it's literally just London. It's surrounded by Spanish or English. Or Anglo-Saxon, really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's English. It's English and Anglo-Saxon. And then you have one little province of Scottish that's still majority Scottish. The island of Maine, Norwegian. And then just Ireland is Irish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good.
Iceland is Icelandic. Of course, there's a huge part. I've kind of like eaten away a bit of Eastern. No, that'd be Western Germany, yeah.
Where is it again that I can see my truces and stuff?
So you have to go to not politics, diplomacy. When you right click on another country, if you go to if you go to like show war or justify war, you'll see what wars they're in, who they're allied with, who they have truces with.
Okay.
Oh no, I've gained 10 infamy.
Oh, no.
Whatever shall I do? So I'm researching the internal combustion. That would be industry, right?
I thought I was already allied with Lanzang. They just sent me another alliance offer.
Huh, okay.
I'm getting this weird thing that I had last time. When I click on a county, it selects an army that's near it instead of selecting the county.
Really? Like, is it just like when you're too zoomed out, or?
I'm zoomed in pretty far, and I'm even trying to click on Ethiopia, one of its counties, and it's selecting my army that's just south of it instead.
Okay.
It was doing this last time a couple of times.
I don't know. I can't. The only. Yeah, I can't really replicate it. I mean, I'm clicking on provinces that are like with units nearby, and I'm just selecting your province.
Mm-hmm. That's very odd. I think last time it happened, it was over towards Iraq, but this time it's Ethiopia.
Are you going to war with them?
I will, yeah. Very soon. Justifying right now.
Okay.
Man, we're finding all the rubbers. It's crazy.
All the rubbers?
All the rubbers.
The rubbers, you say?
That's right. Such rubbers.
Electrical power generation. Ooh.
Wahoo.
We need
First-
to... Oh, sorry.
First thing I'm going to build is a nuclear power generator, of course.
You're gonna have to wait until the next game to do that.
Oh, no. Oh. It is Hoi 4, huh? I'm going to have to purchase that.
Yeah, I mean, you just missed the big summer sale.
Right. I had it on my wish list, too, to keep track of, but... I'll get there.
We can put... What are you talking about? Long live Castile!
Some of the answers to the events are so hilarious.
What are you talking about? Come
That's
on!
Let's invite old Ambassador, what's his name?
I mean, come on. Oh god, you know that reminds me of? I'm forgetting what his name was now, but there was this comedian who did a show, and he was. Have you ever heard of have you ever heard of a Google whack?
No, huh?
Okay, so basically, Google whack is you go to Google, and you have to put in 2 random words, and you know you've got a Google whack if you come up with only a single search result that comes up.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this guy, I won't get into the entire story of how it started, but basically, he went around the world doing Google whacks, where he did a set of like Google whacks. He'd find like a website. Once he found like 3 or 4 of them for each level, he tried to get in contact with the people who ran the websites for whatever came up, and then he'd have them find several Google whacks themselves for him to go and continue on the chain.
Whoa. Okay.
And what was it? I think he tried to do like a 5-layered chain in a year, and he did it in like 4 hours. He did it with 4 hours to spare.
Jeez.
But you know what's also really what was very funny about it was the fact that this comedy show, he did it with a PowerPoint presentation.
PowerPoint?
Yeah, he had the he had one of those like clicker remotes in his hand, and he had a huge projector behind him where he'd click through and show like pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now I can't even find the state that I'm trying to get from Ethiopia. What the heck?
Which one? Well, I mean, is it one where Arabia now exists?
It's the Gondar Tigray. It's right in the middle of Africa, or the most inland part of it, besides Ethiopian Dongola.
How do you spell it?
Gondar, G-O-N-D-E-R.
D-E-R.
Dash Tigray.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. So I usually, with this, I usually like zoom in really close so I appear right over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when I go to the diplomacy and then declare war, when I do demand concession, that state doesn't exist in the list. There's Ethiopian Hejaz, Oman, Malucus, Dongola, and Eritrea. There's no
I think the problem is because you don't border it.
No, it's right on my borders.
Really? Because I'm looking at Gondar, and none of the provinces that you have have a border with Ethiopia are actually part of that province set. They're all in they're all like at least one province away.
Oh, we're seeing different things then. Because right in the canal, right? What's that? The Suez Canal or whatever, just south of the Nile.
If you go in the Red Sea.
Yeah, right across from Arabia. There's the state of Eritrea. Okay, and it's like 3 counties or something.
Eritrea?
Yeah, it's Ethiopian, just across from Arabia.
Okay, yeah.
Right across that tiny bit.
Yeah, Eritrea.
And then the next county over is Gondar Tigray state. And there's a ton of states in there, or I mean counties in that state.
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe just, go for a different one, because like the one I'd see you be able to take would probably be, which one is this?
Dongola?
Goner Tigray?
Yeah. That's the one I'm trying to get, but it doesn't appear in the state list.
Okay, never mind. I got mixed up which were which.
No problem.
So wait, where is the region map mode? Oh yeah, okay, so that's a pretty big one. What?
Yeah. When I demand concession, it doesn't exist in the list.
Are you at war with them?
Yes. Yeah, I justified already, and I have the declare war screen or whatever up right now. And
well, remember, you don't do it until you want to end the war.
Well, I have to declare war first.
No, but right, yeah.
And it doesn't exist in there, so I don't know. It's weird. I'm just gonna take something else instead.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really frustrating though, because that's a huge bunch of counties.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know why I can't take it. And that's not even the one that was not allowing me to click on it either. Dongola was the one that I couldn't click on.
That is strange.
Mm-hmm. Now it says I'm lagging behind?
Yeah, it just slowed down. You want me just to pause for a second? Where does it say? How far are you... No, okay, you've caught back up, but that's good.
Okay. Red Sea. How come I didn't remember what that was called? Suez Canal, I called it.
it's the big fat part of the Suez Canal.
Gigantic Suez Canal.
The part that's like the completely natural part of it. The part that wasn't dug out by hand.
The part that's not a canal of the Suez Canal.
Anarcho-liberals, a group of liberals disgruntled with the lack of economic freedom and the pace of parliamentary reform, have formed a new faction in Castilian politics. The anarcho-liberals are the revolutionary avant-garde of the liberal ideology, and they will not hesitate to use whatever means necessary to see their means of freedom and free trade instituted in both Castile and abroad. What are you talking about? I like free trade, and I want more things to happen. I'll just let them happen.
Yeah, I just got a notification about your anarcho-liberals.
You'll see, it's a big deal.
Right? Oh, what? Portuguese explorers have been the first to raise a flag at the North Pole and have brought glory and prestige to the great country. I never got a notification about that. I kept... I'm reading this in the newspaper.
it's like the king or whatever it is. How it's like reading this. Why wasn't I told about this?
Right. It keep telling me, try again, Jeez.
Oh god, I'm just looking at the most recent newspaper I have from November of... Jeez, the last newspaper for me was 2 years ago.
Ooh.
Okay, but there's a victory against rebels, victory against rebels, disaster, an earthquake and tsunami has hit Messina and Calabria in Sicily, killing over 70,000 people. I didn't know Italy had earthquakes. Powerful hurricane has hit Galveston, Texas, USA, killing 8,000 people. Mount Vesuvius has erupted, devastating Naples.
Wow.
And apparently Ethiopia stands with us.
Oh, there you go. Hey, you and them can be friends while I take them over.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why we care about them.
Ethiopia's like, yeah, I like Castile. They're great. Please save us.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, too bad you're being invaded by our other friend that we care more.
That's right.
It's that whole thing. It's like, who are these people? Oh, geez, lagging behind again.
What in the world? Yeah, there shouldn't be anybody on the network or anything. It's odd.
I don't know. Okay, you're going. Okay.
Keep getting disloyal regiments too.
Damn you! I pay your salary.
Right.
I expect you to give your lives when we actually fight. I know we don't do that a lot, but still. Oh god, they're coming right for us!
And that's going to do it for this episode. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel by becoming a member or through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.